Hi guys, I'm here doing another anime review for Girls Und Panzer. And this anime is not serious at all. I just want to say that right off the bat. So if you don't want if you don't want a funny anime, I wouldn't go with this. It's kind of a little goofy, it's a little out there. It's about a bunch of girls at a school who happen to start a club for basically they drive around tanks. So it's not a it's not realistic, let's put it that way. You need to let go of a little bit of your seriousness when you watch it, because you literally have a girl hanging out of the top hatch of a tank as shells are flying over her head. And actually they do make fun of that at one point in the anime and say, well, if I get hit, I'm a lot smarter like target than the tank. Well, that's fine, but if you get hit, ouch, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Overall though, it was an interesting anime. It was more about character development, more so than anything, about getting you invested in, one, the main character, and two, a couple of the side characters as well. And mostly it's the group within this one tank. But they also do delve into a little side story later on, basically trying to pull you in, give you more of the story. And that was good storytelling, really, because you didn't have an idea as to why one of the characters was being pushy until later. Actually, several of the characters being pushy until later. And it really did provide a twist. You kind of realized that there was more on the line than they were letting on, and throughout the entire anime, and then they dropped a twist on you, and you realize this is important for what they're doing and who they are. So it really did a nice job there of storytelling. As far as the main character is a shy young girl who transfers from a different school into this school, and has prior experience being a commander or a vice commander in the former school she was at with this tank club. So she really is the only one they can ask when they want to start up a tank club at their school. And she had a bad experience, which as part of the character development, and she wants to refuse, but her friends really want to try it. They want to give it a go. And in the end, her friends take her side, but she realizes that, maybe with all these friends around her that she's made recently, that this club won't be as bad as it used to be, when she was at her old school, when it was all about winning. So really, there's a theme behind it too, is that friends are important, and this is with a lot of animes. Animes seem to hit hard on this issue of friendship and togetherness. So would I recommend it to other people? It was good enough. I'd say yes, you can definitely recommend this to somebody else. Just be warned that it may not be for you. I have to say that with every anime. There's animes I've watched and I've gone, man, this is freaking awesome. I could watch this all day, every day for the next 2 years. And then there's other animes I go out there and I just couldn't watch them because they don't hold my interest for that crucial amount of time. But this anime I watched all the way through the first season, which there will be a second season. However, right now it's on hiatus, so I think in February, I think they're doing an OVA, and then I think in March or April they're starting up the series again. So again, I would recommend this to other people who can put aside a little bit of the seriousness for a moment and can take in just a little bit of entertainment. I wouldn't recommend this for everybody, but I always say to myself, well, I gotta watch it before I can judge it. So, and I used to be one of those people who looked at stuff and said, oh, that ain't for me. And then I got into anime. I used to say that about most animes, is, well, that's not for me. But it drags you in, and it keeps you entertained for most of the series. It's funny, it's witty. That's all I can say, guys. It's a well done anime. It's not gonna be a terrible anime. So, on that note, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and please let me know what you think. If you have opinions, if you have things I need to improve on myself personally as I'm doing these reviews. Is there something you want to hear about these animes that I'm not telling you? That's the stuff I need to know, guys. All right, I'm cutting her off. Have a good day, guys. Bye.